Okay, we are doing a Chinese very easy dish called steamed salmon on tofu with black bean sauce. So super easy, super fast, and so delicious. This is very worthwhile for you to try. So we need to have some nice scallion. I don't have scallion, so therefore I always use onion. Use onion as substitute. So I need half. Okay, that's about enough because this is what happens that I'm gonna put on top of the fish. Okay, actually, the first thing I need to do is actually cut up some tofu. This is going to be the bed of my fish. The reason I want to do it early because the tofu has a lot of water. So once I cut it up, the water will somehow start coming out, and I have to dump it. Otherwise, it just get too much water in the bowl. So I cut them very thin. You can cut thicker if you want, but I just want to have a little bit more taste getting it. So therefore I put it thin. This is a firm tofu, by the way. Alright, I'm gonna layer them like this. Later, the fish is gonna go on top like this. Alright, I'm gonna let this sit for a while. Later, this is gonna all go on top. Okay, now I need some ginger. Yeah, so here we go. This is all enough that I need. So I'm gonna cut some of the skin off. Alright. The skin out, and I'm going to make it very thin slice. This is all gonna go on top of the fish. Alright. And I'm going to slide it even more. Shred it. Very thin, very fine. Alright, there we go. Okay, the next thing, very important ingredient is black beans. You can find them in Chinese grocery store, which this bag, called a dried black bean, cost about what, $3, so it's very cheap. So now I wanted to have this much. They're pretty salty, so you don't want it too much, but the black bean really create a really good taste. So I'm gonna chop it up a little bit. Okay, this I'm going to put in a little bowl, tiny little bowl. Alright, now what I need to go with it, it's a little soy sauce. You're gonna consider that you have your tofu and the fish, so it cannot be too little. So soy sauce is good. I'm going to put a little oyster sauce. This you can find in any Asian market. Okay. This is gonna give a little bit nice kick. This is a little also slightly sweet also. I need a little vinegar in there. Tiny. Alright, that's it. This is it. So easy. You're gonna mix this nicely. Okay. So now let's see the tofu. That wasn't very long, so let's see if there's any water. Oh, very little water. Just because the tofu takes a little bit longer to get a little salty, so I'm going to just put a little soy sauce all around, because later you might be complaining it's not salty enough. Just a little bit. Alright, there we go. So what you're gonna do is next thing is to put this on top. Don't forget, while you're preparing all the food, everything, fish, you should start boiling the water. I forgot to do that while I was preparing it, so it took a lot longer for me to make this dish. Because you don't want to dry it off. cool. That's it. Alright, and you want to boil this water. Alright. I have something like this to make it so that it's good for steaming, so the water, the plate is not directly in water. So I put this in. You can also use just a bowl underneath, going maybe like this. Make sure they're all sinking in the water, and you can put on this on top. So that's also another option if you want to do that. All right, I'm going to put in all my fish. A little longer time. So, okay, I'm going to make it. Okay, so what you do is that you're gonna put your sauce on top. Ooh, nice. You also have an option to put some spicy sauce on top. My daughter really likes this dish, especially when the fish is not too overcooked. The fish really doesn't need that much long. If you have fresh fish, it's probably after the steam is ready, about 9 minutes, 8-9 minutes, and that's enough. So I just want to cover them. There we go. Now you're going to put the ginger on top. Spread them evenly. This whole thing takes about 10 minutes, a little bit longer time. Alright, so now I put onion instead of scallion. That's enough. Alright, I'm just waiting for the water to be boiled. You can close now. Alright, so now my water is boiling. So all I need to do is put it in. Voila! Alright, so I'm gonna cook 8 minutes. Okay, 8 minutes. And when it and you have a delicious steamed black bean salmon on tofu. It's incredibly delicious and also very, very easy for very, very busy moms. 1-0. There we go. I have a special thing just to take this out. Ooh, this looks amazing. Look at this. Alright, so we're gonna take it out. Smells really, really good. Alright, so we have one last step that we need to do. Now I need to chop up some garlic. Alright, I'm having the garlic on top of my fish. Okay, this step is very important. I need to boil some hot oil. So I'm going to, alright, this much oil, I'm gonna put it in. It's really delicious. Let me try a bit. And the tofu is just, with all the juice from the fish, makes it really, really, really wonderful. Alright, I see some movements. I'm going to turn off. Alright, now look, this is beautiful. Ooh. This is something that Chinese restaurants always do. Actually, on your broccoli with oyster sauce. Yeah, it may really create amazing fragrance. Yep, that's just right amount of hot burning oil on those garlic to make it so good. Alright, that's it. That's the end of it. There we go. Voila. This is a great dish. Really delicious.